Audio Jungle.
Good evening viewers and welcome to our show at 9:10 p.m. We have our breaking news that all the saving banks cash withdrawal limit, which were earlier 24,000, has now been raised to 50,000. This announcement was made by the Deputy Governor of India, Mr. R. Gandhi. This limit was due to the effect of demonetisation, which was kicked off by our Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, from 8 November 2016. In which he invalidated 85% of the currency notes. Many of the foreign media acknowledged this audacity. The Independent Singapore compared Mr. Modi to Lee Kuan Yew. China's Global Time called it as a very bold move. Although it was a step taken to curb black money, but also it has helped to curb terrorism. It was the flow of hawala money from Pakistan, which was around 2 to 3,000 crore, has come down to 70 to 75%. It was also the killing of the Hum commander Burhan Wani, which caused an outrage in the valley. It was not only the foreign media who applauded this step of our Prime Minister, it was also the citizen of our country, India. They thought that it is a very brave step to be taken at this stage of our developing India. They also thought that it is also a brave step to curb out this practice of black money which is flowing into our economy. Due to the effect of demonetisation, around 72,000 crore rupees were deposited in the Jan Dhan accounts in just 14 days. Kenneth Regow, a former champion on cashlessness and economist, called it as a step to be taken very soon in India. It was also the Wall Street Journal who called it as a bizarre war on cash for India, because they did not consider India to be ready for this step to be taken. With these news, we go on a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more to come.
Audio Jungle.
Welcome back. Many countries have tried to implement demonetisation but could not be successful. It is only India who has been successful in employing the demonetisation practice in their economy. Now let us hear the comments from ex-Governor RBI, Mr. Raghuram Rajan. He says that demonetisation has been practiced early in our country, but it did very little good to us. This time, people have become clever. They have now thought, instead of depositing this money in their bank accounts, they have started depositing this money into the hundis of the temples. There are many ways in which people could get rid of themselves having practiced the black money. Now let us talk about the impact of demonetisation. Many of the economists have estimated that 90% of the currency in circulation will be deposited in the banks. With people unable to spend due to tight liquidity, this could lead to slower growth rate and would give enough room for RBI to cut rates. With more money with the banks in their hand, the interest rates are expected to go down. It is also expected that bond yields would also soften. It was also forced the banks to conduct more open market operations. Open market operations are those in which banks are forced to buy government papers in exchange of cash. Due to demonetisation, there has been a fall in the demand of luxury goods as well as gold and housing. In addition to this, there has also been a decrease in the demand of cheaper goods. Due to demonetisation, the demand of the low-value items has also gone down. In addition to this, the luxury items demand has also gone down. Also, the gold and housing are suffering with a good amount of demand. The profits earned from the gold industry is around 16%. Also, the profits earned from the real estate business is around 30%. The demand for these two industries is going down. However, their prices are soaring high. This has adversely affected our economy. Although a very brave step with many applauds and many criticism, however, the mystery still remains with the RBI as how it will stabilize the economy. That's all for now. Thank you and stay tuned for the next bulletin.